I just want to say, I mean, conversing, communicating is key, and as much as it's Friday night, it's a release for us to be a little bit, should I say goofy? No, I don't want to say goofy. Of course it's not
Speak
goofy.
for yourself.
And, but actually I was speaking for you,
Yeah,
Pete.
we've got a caller now, please.
Okay.
Yeah, and also can we point out that this show, total cost for this show was nada. You people of the town of Dedham, this show cost nada. Nothing extra more was paid to do this show.
Nothing.
Basically, this is our demented gift to you, the town. Fine, I'm sure we'll get a mention in the speak out column. We don't like your gifts.
Well, let's hope so.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Guess what? And now we have another caller from the Sports Monkey or John Portable. That's probably John Portable. Go ahead.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, host of the Sports Monkey. I'm on the stairway of St. Mary's Church, where witnesses now describe that a gargoyle flew off earlier tonight from the third cloister. Couldn't sleep at the Fairbanks house, going out for something to eat. This has been Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable.
Why? What's the significance? I don't know!
And John, I want you to charge whatever it is you're eating, be that of Tahiti's or anyway.
I do a lot of Sprite.
Be that as it may, we'll be doing another show as such. I think we're going to do an Easter show.
Yeah?
Right. And
Bunny?
with the bunnies in the background. That's right.
It's an Easter special. There's been an egging Charlie Brown. We did a Halloween one. There's been a stabbing Charlie Brown, but.
But I'm looking at this this mouse here, and why has evolution allowed creatures to grow tails? What are they for? For this one here, I guess to get caught in human traps. But anyway, that's just
it makes better throwing.
That's just.
I know. I wish my cat had a longer tail.
You can get a good spin on a mouse, you know. And phew.
I guess I got taken for a ride, as they say in show business.
I think, huh?
Not really.
You still got your union card, I take it.
I think, caller, what you and I have to do is square off and exchange James Joyce quotes.
All right.
I don't know what happened to. Can we get in touch with John Portable? Can we get one of our producers on that?
Yeah, I think he's right on the line right here. Go ahead, John Portable.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, host of the Sports Monkey. I'm standing at the top of the VFW and peering down at Memorial Park, where a tremendous stampede has occurred, as over 10,000 head of Hereford cattle went through Memorial Park and left cowboys in their wake. Details are sketchy, but they may be headed towards Tahiti Restaurant, located on Dwight Avenue. Reporting live for Nighttime Talk Television, I'm John Portable.
Well, I thank you very much, John Portable. And then a herd of cattle heading towards Tahiti's. I think Tahiti's will turn the herd of cattle away because they certainly don't use real meat in their egg rolls. We're gonna go to our basketball game right now. Who's playing who? And why don't you intro it there, Pete?
Well, live from New York.
That's great. Thanks very much. Now we're gonna go to Johnny Most up in the booth. Johnny's with Glenn and a whole bunch of friends, and we just want to say, Johnny, welcome aboard.
461-415. Mark, please.
Well, that's close enough there, Pete. Thanks anyway. Number's 461-0544. It's Nighttime Talk Television. Not to be confused with the radio.
That's the number. If you're going through the channels, call up. We just want to talk to you.
461.
We got a caller. You're on the air.
Johnny, how are you?
Oh, good to hear you. Caller up. We've been gargling with liquid plumber do you gargle with liquid plumber?
Oh, I'll tell you there, Johnny boy.
Tucson.
503-329-2284. Caller Talk Show Nightline. Hello, caller, go ahead.
I think the guy, it happened right in front of us. He stole the show. The caller stole the show.
I have a question. Is there anything better on TV?
Probably not, Amy. Which is why you're watching Halloween Evening with us
I don't know. Do you got any cartoons or like old?
Amy?
When's Peter McGowan the movie coming out?
Peter McGowan the movie will never come out. Never.
Amy, what do you think of John Horrigan?
He's my Robert Redford.
He's your Robert Redford.
For Nighttime Talk Television, my name is John Portable, inviting you to tune into the Sports Monkey, heard each and every Nighttime Talk Television on this TV station.
Mark and I, we went and saw Paul McCarthy last night of the Beagles, and Mark and I reached the same conclusion after the show that, yes, indeed, they shot the wrong one. How did Mr. Clean know that Madge the Palm Olive Lady was horny?
I don't know, John, how does the Mr. Clean know lady that...
When he saw that she was soaking in it. Like, it is...
Yeah.
Is Jim there, please?
Jim is here.
Yeah, this is John Morrison calling from Continental Cablevision Channel 3.
Yes, John.
Yes, and I was wondering if he could change the channel to Channel 3, because we're on the air right now and we have no guests. So I thought of Jim right off the bat.
Yeah, I guess he could do that. He was just lying down, face down in front of the television while it's...
All right, Murph. Hey, Murph, what's doing tonight? Anything good on TV besides us?
Wrestling.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
Wrestling? Stupid people. Stupid people? Wrestling. Look that up if you ever get a chance.
What else?
No, but wrestling? What?
Yeah.
What, overweight men in ladies' underwear?
Of course.
Oh, stop it.
Like
Well, who's your favorite wrestler?
If I had to pick a wrestler, I'd have to go for Stan the Man Stasiak.
Stan the Man Stasiak?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bug will get him.
Whatever happened to Sergeant Slaughter? Okay, guess what? Here we now have a exterior remote call from John Portable. You're on.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, host of the Sports Monkey. I'm reporting live from outside the Endicott estate amidst a herd of townspeople who are carrying torches. Details are sketchy at best, but people now say that they have the monster Frankenstein holed up inside on the second floor. The disturbance stemmed from apparently him handing a balloon to a small child. They're trying to lure him out. We'll be updating this situation as it develops. For Nighttime Talk Television, I'm John Portable.
Thank you very much,
thank
John.
you.
That's rather alarming.
Speaking of the...
Oh boy, things are heating up here. Nighttime Talk Television, not to be confused with radio. 461-0544.
We have
Can we get...
another report. I've just reached John Portable again. Okay,
Thank
Portable,
God.
go ahead.
Thank God.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable. I host a wicked good show. We had a transmission problem in my previous call. I'm standing outside the Curtis Compact Store in Oakdale Square. A string of events has led me here. It seems that old Boltneck has made his way to the store, and he's in line with a bag of white cheese popcorn and looking for a pack of Salem Light 100s. His accomplices, one's a hunchback and another man in a white trench coat. They commandeered a hearse, and they're moving now outside of the store. I'm reporting live from Mark J. Gallagher's Gray Seal. I want to duck down now because I don't want them to see me. But they eluded the posse at the Endicott estate, and it seems now that they're going to go out, and I believe they're going out for dinner. I'll track them and report in.
Well, I think we lost him there.
Thank you very much, John Portable.
Yeah.
That concerns me.
Okay.
I think he has a hold of John Portable. And how do you make the how can you make the connection with the white cheese popcorn and the Salem Lights? I didn't know Frankenstein smoked.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, host of the Sports Monkey. Sorry about the transmission loss, boys, but once the hunchback came out with the monster and the dude in the white coat, they hummed a can of chicken soup at me, and I lost control. I'm peering into the window of Artie's Fireside Restaurant down here in the Glorious Manor, and Frankenstein and his two accomplices have just been seated. It seems that Frankenstein ordered a half-gallon of clam chowder, and as far as the other two guys, what they've ordered, I don't know. Again, I don't want to be seen. I'm ducking down in the bushes where the payphone used to be. I'll be checking in momentarily for you. For Nighttime Talk Television, I'm John Portable.
Thank you very much, John, and doing a wonderful job out there. Some things are happening out there, folks, in the late evening. We're at the top of Blue Hills, just outside of Dedham, mainly reaching you residents of Dedham, maybe all 4 or 5 of you who happen to be tuning in.
Exactly, with Tony and his girlfriend. We have another remote report from John Portable. Go ahead.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, host of a wicked good show. Well, some developments here down at Artie's fireside. The monster asked for extra crackers with his clam chowder and then ordered a Budweiser. The waitress carded him. He didn't have identification. They were thrown out of Artie's, and now they're pounding on the aluminum windows of the Blue Jay restaurant. As this story develops, I'll be checking in with you guys. For Nighttime Talk Television, I'm John Portable.
Thank you very much,
Yeah,
John.
thanks. Great.
Wow.
That's John.
Well, this is first-hand news, and this is amazing stuff. Frankenstein, as John had said, is in the restaurant. Anyone spots him, please give us a call.
Guys, guess what? Another remote report from John Portable. Go ahead.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, reporting live from outside Mama Lonnie's. Well, Frankenstein couldn't get into the Blue Jay restaurant. Now he's sitting on the steps with a bunch of kids smoking cigarettes, waiting for something to happen on this muggy Friday evening. Seems like this story is dead, and I'm getting sick and tired of calling in. Coming back up to the top of the Blue Hills, this is John Portable, hoping that you'll tune into the Sports Monkey, heard each and every Nighttime Talk Television.
What's this? Okay, you ready? Go ahead. You're on.
This is John Portable, Eric.
Hello.
John, go ahead.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, reporting live outside of Eastwood Nursing Home in Dedham. Well, there's been a break at Eastwood tonight. Details are sketchy at best, but imaginary sources say that the Senile Six, a local turbocharged wheelchair gang, have sprung notorious Cane Beat, a Geritol junkie who is being held in solitary confinement in the west wing of Eastwood for spitting Gerber's strain beats back in a nurse's face. He's followed the mobile wedge provided by the Senile Six, enjoying an air-conditioned ride on Lark with a weak supply of Depends attached to the back of his moped. Just shows you what ineffective sedatives inspired by warm milk can do. Once immobility, now immortality. Cane Beat, may he shuffle, and may he also bring down the walls of Eastwood tonight as wisdom of senility ages the wrath of restraint. For Nighttime Talk Television, I'm John Portable.
Hello.
Hi, I have a question about the Albert Hitchhiker show.
Sure.
Okay.
Go for it.
Is that a real guy, or did you guys just make that up?
Well, no, I mean, it was, it was
Who's an actor?
He
Yes.
was, yeah. That's Michael
We got-
Lewis, who's acted in Growing Pains. He's been on Babes. He's been on several ABC and NBC sitcoms.
Oh, my.
He's had a lot of tests for movies. He had a Bud Dry commercial, but he was absolutely brilliant in that show. But even more so was my pal Mark. A lot of people asked me about that, and Mark, who had the best supporting role, he was like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas, was the convincing person in that for playing such an angry person. But Eric didn't put on the graphics at the end of the program for a couple of weeks because he had other projects involved. So when we aired it, we didn't put Michael's name in the credits, so a lot of people did fall for the gag. But that's just a testimony to Mark's acting ability and then a professional actor known as Michael Lewis. So.
But I have to say, when we came back, and once in a while we do obnoxiously add laugh tracks to some of our programs, and just to be obnoxious and nothing else. John Horrigan had said to me, Mark, don't have the laugh track. People will fall for this.
Yeah, the laugh track is not good at all. Don't put that in any of your shows.
That's one vote for no laugh track.
Okay, no laugh track. Okay, but he had said that don't put the laugh track to this one because people will actually believe that Albert was real. And I said, John, do you really think so? He said, yes. And every single person who had approached me in the last couple of weeks, even the people who had been down here for a few years, were confused, and they had said to themselves and said to me, what the hell was going on with that hitchhiker you picked up? But Nighttime Talk Television, not to be confused with radio, 4610544.
We want to remind our viewers that Zit Poppers Anonymous immediately follows this program, so get out the pins and the Clearasil and we can pop our acne together. I'm John Portable, 4610544.
Not a shoot, but a report from John Portable. Go ahead,
Oh,
take
this is
it.
going to be exciting. You're on the air, John Portable.
This is John Portable, Nighttime Talk Television correspondent, reporting live from Memorial Park Field. I'm standing atop the slide and looking down at that orange cement thing that's been in the playground for years, and there's a giant squid trapped underneath it. I'm prodding at it with the borrowed pool cue from the Italian-American Club, and I'm having all sorts of problems. This has been John Portable live from Memorial Park for Nighttime Talk Television.
Remote.
Caller.
We have a remote call from John Portable.
John Portable, you're on the air.
This is John Portable, Nighttime Talk Television correspondent, reporting live from in front of Lynn Vicky's in Humboldt, East Dedham. Reports are sketchy, but what the witnesses are saying right now is that a sea monster walked up and out of Mother Brook and purchased a pack of Marlboro Lights and then went back down into the river. This has been Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, reporting live from in front of Lynn Vicky's.
We want you to give us a call, and we want you to share with us what you're seeing now. John Portable, I think we got John Portable on the line. John, go ahead, you're on the air.
This is Nighttime Talk Television correspondent John Portable, reporting live from the roof of Rick's Pub in East Dedham. Details are sketchy at best, but from eyewitness accounts, a flying saucer plunged into Mother Brook. There are Martian bodies scattered everywhere. The DPW is on the scene. There's a Papagino's car, and there's even a man selling balloons. Details are sketchy as well, as bartender John Willis was abducted tonight.
John Portable,
Haffenruffers and was released.
John Portable, can I ask you a question?
This has been John Portable reporting live from the roof of Bicks
I guess not.
for Nighttime Talk Television.
Thank you, John Portable. Boy, is he valuable.
Flying saucers over Dedham. Yes, we've had many reports of flying saucers out, even over Wiggum Pond. Are they related? What's the deal? We don't know. Give us a call here at 461-0544. Perhaps you've seen a flying saucer over Dedham.
You have reached the newspaper Speak Out line. You will have 1 minute to leave your comment, story tip, or complaint. Thank you.
Pissed off, Dedham! I can't stand it! That goddamn John Horrigan's on TV again on Channel 3. Hanley Horrigan! He's not funny! I want to see educational programming because I'm ignorant! Alright, so I won't watch it! I can't take it anymore! He's not funny! He's on every single night! When will he come to... I want to see me! When am I going to be on Channel 3? The programming stinks!
Pay no attention to the man behind the screen. This is not a TV show. This is just people without anything to do.
With no dates.
You must watch every night and call Speak Out because this is wrong and should not be coming into your living room.
Caller, you're on.
Not in my living room, it's in my den.
Okay.
Hello, caller. I'm talking from a long. What? A cement. 2 minutes. Left. In the show.
We'll have 1 minute to leave your comment, story tip, or complaint.
Okay.
And the town from which you are calling. Please speak slowly and remember to wait for the beep. Thank you.
P.U. from Dedham. I'm calling to complain about the quality of programming on Dedham's Channel 3. It is
poisons your mind. It makes me so angry I could kill small animals. I want to see educational programming because I'm ignorant. I want to see my child on TV. I hate programming. I hate TV. I am a miserable individual that lives in Dedham. I want to see programming that's not original. I want to see things that don't change. I'm boring. I'm locked into the world of standardization of the mundane. I have no imagination. They're showing fights on TV! Stop saving our children for the love of God and Marconi! I don't believe what I'm seeing! Save me, speak out! Save me, speak out! I have no opinion!
That's right. The mouse's name is Murgatroyd. I'm John Portable, joined by Bicks, Wigglesworth,
Hi,
and Mark
John.
Salinger.
Hey, guess what?
What?
There's already a phone call right here. They
Cool.
were calling while the theme song was playing. Okay, you ready?
Do it, dude.
You're on.
Yes, this is Tim Lyons calling.
How you doing?
How's everything going?
Fine,
I
thank
got
you.
2 football players here.
All right, man. What's up? What are their names?
Yeah, we're all over the place tonight.
Yeah.
Gotta kill Walpole.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Dude.
Really? Dude, you're gonna kill Walpole if you don't end up killing yourself in the meantime. My name is John Portable.
Okay.
Dude, all right. It sounds like you're blowing chunks, so just take deep breaths and go outside and get some air. Man,
You guys are the best. You guys are the best.
All right, man.
Talk television.
All right, dude.
No, you guys are the best.
That's right. Hey, seriously, let's just pretend we're human beings for 1 second, but